Hello everybody, having a little fun today. Figured we'd have a little chit chat, and I got some cool shit to show off too. So hey, so if you guys have, oops, I missed my thingy. I need to share it with a couple of places. There we go, and that's it. All right, so hey, how's it going? Mary and Unity, how are y'all? Say hi. Let's get some background music going. So just thought we'd have a little chit chat today, and I have a special unboxing going on. So you guys say hi when you see this. That way I know it's the comments are working. I just keep messing myself up here. There we go. Hello. Okay, comments are definitely working. So I have some cool unboxing things going on here. So we're going to start with the unboxing, and meanwhile you guys can just ask whatever the F you want to ask. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to move this stuff out of the way here and move that out of the way, and we're going to unbox my first thing from Moonbeamz. Okay, I got my scissors out, so there we go. Hi Jeff, peace, love, and health to you also, Mary. So let's open up what we have now. I think I know what's in here. I know at least something that's in here. There we go, from this Moonbeamz. All right, now Moonbeamz is a company that is run by my friend, hello Chanel. Is run by my friends Sherry and Bobby. And then we also have an unboxing here that's coming up in a minute as well. Look at that. Okay, big package here. It says thank you on it. I wonder who that could be from. Oh, maybe I already mentioned in the video comments. That would be Lady Lilly, Lotus, and Snizzle. So let's see what we have first from Moonbeamz. Hi, Jan. Oh, okay. So that's what we got in there. No stickers this time. Sherry, Bobby, I'm so sad. They normally send me stickers. So anyway, this is from Moonbeamz. All right, and yes, I put out the addresses, so there you go. This is Super 7, y'all. Super 7. And Super 7 is also known as the Melody Stone. It has elements of a whole bunch of different elements of like amethyst and citrine and quartz, and it's supposed to have 7 different elements in it. That's why it's called Super 7, or also the Melody Stone. And look, this pretty little charm that's on here. I have a leaf on here and this pretty little goddess. And it even has like a spiral on it. Okay, so we have a leaf and a little goddess charm there. All right. And then I have, it looks like 2 sets of earrings here. Okay. So this one is made with moss agate and chrysoprase, I believe. Okay. And then these are meant to go with the Super 7 earrings here. So that's what I got out of Moonbeamz. So if you guys want to check them out, I linked their information in the video. Now they have other elements and stuff that they've made for me, but this is my unboxing from them today. So we shall set this to the side. Thank you very much, Sherry and Bobby. Much love to you gals. I had in fact, that picture that's right here. Well, no, it's not that picture because that was a different wedding. But I had the honor of being the officiant at Sherry and Bobby's wedding. I've long time been a ordained high priestess. So our next thing here is from Snizzles. Okay, otherwise known as Lady Lilly Lotus, and her link is also in the video information. We're going to, and I know her well enough to know that she has this shit wrapped. So this is going to be a fun adventure of let's laugh at Shiya while she is unboxing stuff, because it's, oh my god, I wasn't lying. She's got this stuff wrapped. Okay, so this is the time for me to start cursing at Lady Lilly. Alright, goddamn, you're freaking. Alright, so let's see what we got. This is from Lady Lilly Lotus, and honestly, guys, that's where I also, you guys see me using this on the regular. I got this from her as well. Now, you're going to say, but Shiya, there's glitter on it, and you hate glitter. Yes, I hate glitter. That's why it's shellacked underneath. I love the look of it, but my gosh, I don't want it coming off on nothing. Yeah, Chanel, I'm trying to have fun with all this bubble wrap. Jesus. Okay, let's see if y'all can laugh at me. So... oh, it was an amazing wedding. Very much so. They just recently celebrated their first anniversary. Oh my goddess. What the fuck? How much crap do we have here? Oh, okay. Maybe I won't be cursing at Lady Lilly anymore. Yeah, that's true. Well, you know, reduce, reuse, recycle. I'll probably reuse it for something else. Let's look at all. It's like she knows my favorite color is purple or something with all... Jesus, look at all this crap. My gosh. With all this. Lady Lilly, you're going to have to help me identify some of this stuff. I hope she's handy. If we can find the Lady Lilly to help me identify what all of this stuff is. Because, I mean, Lady Lilly. Paging Lady Lilly. Now, see, I'm trying to get this thing open. Here we go. Hold on. We're going to have to do it very gentle. There we are. What is this? Alright, I don't know what the fuck this is. What is this? It looks like some very precious purple stone, which I have no idea what that is. What is this, Lady Lilly? It's some kind of purple stone. Tanzanite, thank you. And then we have... so, Tanzanite on that one. I didn't want to pull it out to try to identify it. I prefer too much wrap, Amy. Okay, yeah. And is this lepidolite? No, this is not lepidolite. What is this? This is... it's kind of a rosy in color. It's got some interesting striations to it. Feels really nice. What is this? What is this? Lavender rose quartz. Okay. That's pretty freaking cool. Okay, so lavender rose quartz. See, it's a good thing we have Lady Lilly handy to help me identify all this crap. Hello, Shelly. How are you? And you guys throw whatever metaphysical questions or whatever you guys want to throw out there at me today. Oh, I have a cool announcement. I really have a cool announcement. So for those of you who are on the mentorship circle, we will be doing a monthly now training class. And there will be a different theme every month. And it's only for mentorship circle people. And it's included in your membership. So really cool. Lady Lilly is your craft name. What is this? Chanel? Let me see. I'm going to get some more light. Oh. Oh, is this a rubicite? No, it has. This is really cool looking. What is this? Help. Ruby and kyanite. Okay, that's why I was thinking rubicite. Okay, so it's ruby and kyanite. I'm not used to seeing kyanite smoothed out, but that's cool. Yeah, because that's ruby. That's why I was thinking rubicite. All right. So let's see what else we have here. Look at this. Look at all this stuff I got to unbox here. So yeah, turn around and throw your questions at me, guys. I can answer questions while I am unboxing stuff. But if you want to get anything like any of this stuff, you know, you can get a hold of Lady Lilly Lotus. Ooh, look at this wire wrap. Oh my gosh. This is the coolest. All right. Oh my. Is that like an agate slice there? And is that some citrine on around it? This is gorgeous. Look at that wire wrap, y'all. Oh my gosh. Carnelian, agate slice, and chips. Carnelian. Okay, that's really good for getting that energy going. Carnelian. Alright, let's do the next one. And guys, I highly suggest that you check out If you look in the information for the video, you will find a link to her page. She runs Lady Lilly and Snizzles. So Lady Lilly makes the snizzles. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is a bookmark. Oh, look at how pretty that is. And is that snowflake or howlite on the top there? This is a cool bookmark, so it looks kind of very Paris, kind of like right there. And I think that's howlite. That actually looks like howlite. As for calling the masculine with the carnelian, yeah, carnelian is definitely a good sacral chakra stone there too. But there we go. That's a beautiful bookmark right there. Love that. So, keeping my light handy to help with retaining memory. Yes, the howlite. For while you're reading, so you can remember what the fuck you read. I will use that for sure. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what else we got. Let's turn the music up a little bit. By the way, that's one of Wolf's compositions in the background that he made for a very special video for me. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. We have a sun and a cross earrings, and it looks like ruby actually, with bloodstone. Bloodstone's in the middle there, but what's that on the outside? That's bloodstone, but what's that? I recognize the bloodstone in the middle. Okay, glass. Bloodstone and glass. Alright. So, oh my gosh, look at this. We're going to be forever going through this pile, damn it. So, what other things are you guys doing, like, for your spiritual growth and stuff? Let's talk about it. Oh, here's a couple of things here. I'm guessing these are for Wolf. Let's see. Oh, what do we have here? Okay, we're going to untangle these. Hold on. Untangle. There we go. Untangle. Let's put them in the palm here. And let's see what we've got. Looks like the blue flakes there. This looks like merlinite, and then is this more bloodstone? No, what is that? That's merlinite. I'm not sure what that one is. So would you like to tell us what these are, Lady Lilly? One of those is color magic for sure, with the blue. See how pretty? Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Bluestone, chrysocolla, and red jasper. Okay, so that's the chrysocolla. Gotcha. There's some very vivid red jasper right there. Right, Unity? No kidding. The subject doesn't interest me. Bye. Oh, my. Oh, and this looks like it has Swarovski crystal in it, too. Here we go. There we are. Look at this. Let me get some light on this thing. My gosh. It looks like there's some snowflake obsidian in there, as well as some synthetic. And it's a smaller stone in there. Trying to get a look at the striations on it a little bit. Look at how shiny and pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Champagne, Swarovski crystals, leopard skin jasper. That's what it is. And glass. So, and these are some beautiful glass beads. These are handmade glass beads. Look at these. Absolutely amazing. Like, showing that off right there. Wow. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. How much stuff did you send? Jeez Louise, woman. Okay. Yes, it is beautiful. When you have the handcrafted glass beads like that, it's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And let me tell you, these are boutique level jewelry here. It really, really is. Boutique level. Okay, is this bloodstone? No. This is... I want to say it's not lapis. It could be sodalite. Not sure. Or chrysocolla. But not sure. It's hard to tell for me when they're small and rounded off. But look at the pretty shine on those Swarovski crystals. Dumorite. Dumortierite. Okay. Wow. We have matching earrings. Okay. Hold on. I really should have gotten like a cloth out or something for all this. I did not realize. I know she listed stuff that she was sending, but I just did not have a fucking clue how much it was going to be. Wow. She sent you some lion's mane to help you through this health issue. That's excellent. Now this is some kind of a dyed stone in the center on those center beads. I can tell that that has some dye in it, but I'm not sure what it is. And it looks like maybe citrine chips around it. Looks like a good thing for, we have 2 moons. Ooh, I love that. Look at how pretty the purple and the blue go together. Oh my gosh. Bubblegum glass. Okay, and carnelian chips. Really, that's really light carnelian. I can see the little oranges in there, but that's cool. Alright. Sally, I'm not doing readings until tonight, dear. So you can show up for tonight for some readings. This is a chat time and unboxing of some stuff. This is all, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know, everything here is from Lady Lilly Lotus, aka Snizzles. Yeah, the moons do have a sparkle in it. They have a really lovely, like, purple and sparkle. See if you guys can see that. I'm gonna hold it up. See it? Isn't that pretty? So yeah, and it doesn't come off, because if it's glitter and it comes off, I want nothing to do with it. You know, I kind of love purple, but that's a whole nother thing. Okay, we have 2 more pendants here. Let's see what we got. Oh, these are some of my favorite Mahogany Obsidians. Okay, these are great for removing and dealing with pain. Mahogany Obsidian pendants here. See those? That's beautiful. Love it. Good morning, Bear. How are you? And guys, for those who don't know, Bear and Wendy, they run Ardeo Artisanals. I keep some of their oil here handy. This is one of my favorites. This is the All Healer oil from Ardeo Artisanals. And if you want to find them, you can go to my website, ladyshiya.com, and look in the links to find them. They are freaking awesome. So one for you, one for Wolf, so we can match. Aww. Twinsies. Gotta love it. Alright. But yes, Bear Griffin is Bear from Ardeo Artisanals. Highly, highly recommended. Yeah, he could put his pendant onto a guitar strap. Absolutely. Or he could just wear it. Either or. I mean, he wears that dragon's eye, or the, oh yeah, no, I love it. It's my favorite Bear. And guys, their stuff is so well intentioned. It's got this wonderful Viking shaman cross magic in their things, and I have one of their fans that is absolutely out of this world. So, and of course, they're the ones I'm always talking about where I got my Moldavite from. Okay, so that if you want to get some good authentic Moldavite, you can. So we have some quartz, smoky quartz, or opalite. No, yeah. So I'm seeing quartz for sure. And so, isn't that pretty? I love the tassel thingies. Look at how pretty those tassels are. So, Oh gosh, yeah, they've got this beautiful cross between the Nordic runes and actually, y'all, the runes that you guys see me using all the time, they made these too. Okay, so that's the ones that are right here that I'm always using. Flower agate. Okay, so look at this. These are made from antler, hand carved and custom ordered, and the pouch is also handmade as well. So that's stuff that you can get from RDO Artisanal. So as long as we're promoting people, I'm going to promote my dear friends Bear and Wendy with RDO Artisanals too. Oh, is it the Terra Rosa Jasper? No, it looks like it might be flower agate, because these are kind of transparent. So doesn't see, Jasper's a little bit more less transparent. But yeah, those badass runes were hand done by Bear and Wendy. So, and I personally think that, and I think Bear mentioned that they had several, we picked black, but they had several different color options for the inscriptions on it. Okay, and then here's just some lovely little blue tassel earrings. But look at how they're shimmery shiny, these tassels. I don't know if you can see that, and it kind of like, they color change a little bit depending on the light. So if I kind of move the light, you can see the shimmer shiny. Right? That's why I'm having a hard time with, like, I can't remember what all you said either. So there you go. Ganesh Tassels. Okay. Ganesh Tassels. I've never heard of that. They're really cool, though. Super cool. Nah, Bear, love you guys. You and Wendy are the coolest. Y'all are amazing. So, okay. This has a beautiful patina charm on it. That is bloodstone and the red glass again, so that matches these pretty earrings over here. Look at that. Okay, with that beautiful patina charm that kind of matches with the patina thing going on here, so that's cool. Nifty. Ganesh tassels. Okay. Ganesh, like the Hindu god Ganesh. Hindu god Ganesh is the head of the Hindu pantheon, and a very vast pantheon it is. But he is known as the supreme god of wisdom with that. So this one here, it looks like it has the Terra, the blue stone right in there. That's beautiful. If you look closely, you can see the elephant. Oh, yeah, it's there in the tassel. Oh, that's cool. So there we go. How pretty. Sodalite. Okay. Yep. Because sodalite, that's actually, like, here's a raw sodalite right there. So yeah, it's definitely a very bright, vivid color on that. Beautiful. Definitely an obstacle destroyer for sure. Alright, so we're whittling this pile down. Those look like Swarovski around it, because those are clear. Alright. Ooh. Oh, this is sparkly. I got a new sparkly bracelet. Oh my gosh. And this one has the little tassel on it. Is this moonstone? This looks like moonstone. With a purple tassel. That's fucking awesome. And then these other kind of coated beads here with silver. But it looks like there's a little bit of ruby in this moonstone. Lilac lepidolite. Really? Okay. Because it looks like moonstone. See, this is lepidolite here. So yeah, we can see some of the same patterns there. The patternization in those. So yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, it has lithium. Yes, lithium is a beautiful calming energy. Also commonly a matrix in topaz. So anyway, if you guys have like metaphysical questions or anything that you guys want to ask about spells, about times of year. This is your chance to ask a witch any fucking thing you want. Something asinine you've always wanted to ask a witch that you just, you know, didn't feel like asking. There's no such thing. Oh my goddess. Oh my goddess. Look at this. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Wow, more sodalite. It matches those earrings with Swarovski crystal, and oh my gosh, how beautiful. You're fucking kidding me. You're selling these for $45? That's beautiful. That is like way undercharging with the Swarovski crystals and stuff in it. Wow, guys, if y'all don't get some snizzles, y'all are missing out. Because look at, just saying, look at. You'd love to learn more about moon magic. Excellent. So right now we are going in the first quarter of the moon. We are in a waxing moon. We just had a new moon. So can anybody tell me what you should be doing during the first quarter moon? If you guys can't tell me, I'll tell you in a minute. I'm gonna quiz time and see if anybody can tell me what you should be doing during the first quarter moon. Okay, and this matches these earrings. Okay, here we are. So these earrings here. See, I'm doing a great job of displaying all this shit. There we go. These earrings there match that bracelet there. Look at that. So that has the glass beads, and this has a dark blue. Is that apatite in there? That dark blue? No, it's got some light spots to it. What's in there with this one? There. Lady Lilly. Manifesting and doom it. Okay, that's right. Doom it right. Okay. Doom it right. You find some of the obscure stones that I don't deal with all the time. So I'm just going to try to organize some of this shit here. Because this is awesome. My gosh. We're going to organize. Move that all healer out of there. I love all healer. It's an amazing. Stone. See, I gotta get organized. Bookstone. It says something on the back. Be clearly aware of the stars at infinity on high. Then life seems almost enchanted after all. And it's Vincent Van Gogh. Of course, that's a Van Gogh photo painting that's there on the top. $8 for that bookmark. That's cheap. Jeez. Guys, this is boutique level stuff. So we're just going to kind of organize some of this a little bit. These are my Mahogany Obsidians that seem to be... See, hold on. You're like, Shiya, are you doing a jewelry show? No, this is mine. You can't have it. It's all mine. Well, some of it's yours. So there we go. But if you guys would like to get some of this jewelry for yourself, you absolutely can. And a link is inside the video comments there. This is a Lady Lilly Lotus with Snizzles ink. So we've got some more of these things to open up still, but I got to make some room. So we're going to move things over here. You're kidding. Guys, she's underselling herself. Y'all might as well take advantage of this before she wises up, because I'm telling her right now, Chanel, Lady Lilly, that you are... Oh, look at this tiger's eye. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a beautiful tiger's eye. Hold on. But I'm telling you right now, you're undercharging for your shit. Okay? Just saying. Look at this tiger's eye, y'all. Oh my gosh. This is a super long one too, which I love. That's awesome. Look at that. With the Ganesh Tassel on it. Let me see if I can get that on my hand here. There we go. Look at this. I'm going to put some light on it. Look at that. Look at that tiger's eye. Madla? What is Madla? Is that the black stone in between? I was thinking that was obsidian. Black Swarovski. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at how long that is. This just kind of goes around and around. There we go. All right. Let's see what else we got. So yes, first quarter moon, we should definitely, that is a time for planting. It is definitely the time for creating new goals, making new things happen, building things, anything that you want to grow. During the first quarter moon, you should definitely be working on, like if you're wanting to cut your hair, that's a good time for it. New moon's the ultimate time, but you can't always make an appointment for the new moon. Ooh, what is this? That's more of that lilac lepidolite, isn't it? I think, hold on, lilac lepidolite for this one. And so that will go here with that. Cool. Good. You cut your hair 3 days ago. I cried. So that's more of that lilac lepidolite there. Also, yes, Chanel mentioned also great time to do protection spells. Anything that you're wanting to grow, and now is the time for that. Okay. If you're going to be trimming your plants, now's the time to trim your plants as well. So if you need to cut things back for the purposes of growth, then now's the time. Now is not the time for weeding your garden. What is this? Is that a gummy bear? Is that an actual... It's a Hello Kitty. Oh my gosh. We have a Hello Kitty. An amethyst Hello Kitty. And it looks like we have fluorite in here. Looks like some... Yeah, there's different fluorites all throughout. I'm not sure what the white is. It looks like some kind of opalite. It's beautiful. Look at that. Kitty cat. And yes, also recharging those quartz stones to feed your plants energy for sure. So yes, we have a kitty, a Hello Kitty, amethyst Hello Kitty. Eat your heart out, people. Oh my gosh. Opalite Swarovski, and the rest is rainbow fluorite. Okay, so yeah, I was right on the fluorites on the rest of it. And of course the amethyst. There we go. Oh! Ooh, I know this one's going to get some major use for me. Looks like we have in here some Mahogany Obsidian. Hold on. Some kind of, yeah, there's a Mahogany Obsidian. It's that snowflake pattern. It's that black Swarovski, but I'm trying to figure out if that snowflake pattern is a jasper or if it is a snowflake obsidian in there. And then I think those are carnelian, yes? Bloodstone dragon vein agate. Okay, that's what that is. And mahogany obsidian. There you go. Definitely for fire magic. Ooh. I know this one's definitely going to get a lot of use out of it too. So thank you very much, Miss Lady Lily Lotus. I mean, heck, this is some awesome stuff. If you don't get some of your own shit, I'm going to be very disappointed in that. This is pretty awesome. So what do y'all think of my unboxing? So this is from Lady Lily Lotus. This here is from Moonbeamz. Up at the top, we're going to snug the Moonbeamz stuff in there too. So I am going to have a hard time deciding what I'm going to be wearing for the rest of the week now. For the rest of the month. Okay? But, this is exciting. This is very exciting. So fire magic. So yeah, but as far as like, let's say if you're making moon water, you guys were asking about some moon magic. Any moon water that you're making at this time, and moon water can be made at any point. Okay, the moon is always there. Okay, so basically you're tapping in when you're making moon water. You're tapping into the phase of the moon. Okay, regardless of where you're at, you're tapping into the phase of the moon. So that you can make, if you're making moon water, you go with the intentions of the first quarter moon. Of course, the full moon, we get into, full moon magic, which is full battery, full manifestation. And then the waning moon, we start putting things away from us, getting things away. Right? Moonbeamz, not moonbeams. Yeah, these are not the kinds of beans that make you fart. These are the beams that make you feel good. Beams with an M. So there you go. But yeah, I mean, you guys, even if you can't get some of this, at least do me a favor and go show my friends some love. Both of them. The links are in the videos. And of course, I wholeheartedly support them and love them all dearly. So showing them some love and giving them some likes on their page will actually help them reach other people who might want to buy, even if you can't or don't want to right now. There are a million ways that you can support your friends and support your business. So they're your friends' businesses. So I wanted to show you guys something cool. Like I said, I was going to go back and talking about this. Using practical magic. These are the classes that I'm going to be doing, and they'll be more structured and have a particular subject each month. It'll be an interactive Zoom workshop, and it's only going to be available for people who are on the mentorship circle. So it's like, Shiya, can I just get the one class? Well, if you get in the circle for a month and then cancel it after the month, then yeah, sure. But basically, you have to be in the mentorship circle in order to gain access to these classes. It is fully included in your membership for the Shiya's mentorship circle. Okay. So if you guys want to get part of that, and we just announced today the new Empath and You workshop that the Wolf will be doing. Now this is open to everybody. It's a $20 interactive Zoom workshop. Okay, and this is open to anybody who would like to attend. However, seats are limited, and it's going to be right after Thanksgiving, the week after Thanksgiving, when we can really deal with getting those anxieties for the holidays and stuff like that. November 30th at 2:30 p.m. That's a Tuesday, and December 2nd at 8:30 p.m. That's a Thursday, and this is the week after Thanksgiving. Learning how to deal with those anxieties, okay? So that's some of the new shit we got going on. It's kind of cool. I'm excited about it. But I wanted to show you guys kind of like what some of my videos are like on the mentorship circle, if you guys haven't seen it. So I have a little treat for you guys about the journey of the Fool, and I would love to, and if you guys want to type any questions that you have while the video is playing, I'll be happy to interact with you on it. But here is the journey of the Fool, to kind of give you an introduction of the major arcana of the tarot. If you learn this story, then you have learned the first 22 cards of the tarot. So I hope you enjoy this. Welcome to the Journey of the Fool, a walk through the major arcana of the tarot. The major arcana cards are the first 22 cards of the tarot deck and contain archetypes of the human condition and the human experience. We can learn much about life, ourselves, and others around us with the powerful cards of the major arcana. Our journey begins with the Fool. Now you'll notice that he is standing there all by his lonesome, looking like he is ready to juggle and take on the world. In many decks, he is shown as walking off a cliff, but here he is symbolizing and beginning a new journey. He doesn't know all of the tools that he has to use. He doesn't know what's coming before. He just knows that he feels like setting off on a journey. And so he begins, playful and full of confidence. The first soul that our fool meets along his journey is the magician. He is in awe by this elder and mystical figure that seems to be in control of everything. The magician takes a few moments to explain to the fool that there are many tools that he will need along his journey: earth, air, fire, water, and most of all, spirit. The magician explains to the fool that he must learn to understand and utilize these tools in order to be successful as he goes ahead. As the fool leaves the presence of the magician, he comes across a beautiful and mystical lady who speaks in a very soft yet wise voice. She teaches him that darkness is the key to all mystery, and that one must look within in order to adequately see without. She also explains to him, with the two pillars behind her, that life is about balance. There is both day and night to balance out the day, and one must understand themselves in the night in order to walk fully in the day. She shares her wisdom, knowledge, and her mysticism with him. Leaving the realm of the mystics, the fool stumbles back into the light of day and comes upon the Empress in her garden. In the garden, the Empress is tending to her children and to the earth, and she explains to the fool that to go forward in life, he must walk with intention. He must learn where to put his energies, and that when he puts his whole heart and soul into something, then the earth and the energies of the universe around him will bless him. But he must walk softly and with intention. Wherever he puts his energies, he will see a harvest. And as you reap, you will sow, she says to the fool. The emperor, hearing this, marches up and says, "That may be as it may be, wife, but I find that the best way to go forward in life is to exercise authority and take control." He turns, looking at the fool, and tells the fool, "Young man, you must show who's in charge. You must be in charge of yourself and those around you. But my caution to you is this: follow your own rules, my son. Lead by example, but lead you must, and with authority." Having overheard this conversation, the wizened old priestly advisor to the queen and the king come up and take the young man by the shoulders. "Come, my lord, my lady, let me lead this young man away and teach him the ways of faith." Quietly they go aside in the garden as the priest explains to the young man that all the mysticism and all the realism in the world rings hollow and rings empty without a sense of faith, whether it be a faith in the gods or a goddess or even just oneself, that you must find a place of peace, a place of belief within yourself to hold and bind everything together. They sit together for a while and meditate until the young fool feels like he has indeed learned a basis of understanding, recognizing the divine within himself and within the world around him. Feeling emboldened by his experience and the knowledge of his elders, he runs across a beautiful young woman. Their eyes meet, and he instantly feels a spiritual connection with her. He embraces her and she him as they fall quickly and fastly in love with one another, recognizing the spiritual connections of eons past that still bind them with one another. They fall into one another's arms and spend many passionate nights together, exploring one another both physically and spiritually. He is quite content with this beautiful love for a time, and revels in it and enjoys the spiritual connections as well as the physical pleasures. Eventually, the fool realizes that his journey is not yet over, and he is not yet complete. So he must continue his journey before returning to his lover to truly enjoy all the spiritual depths that union has to offer. So he goes forward, remembering the lessons of before, realizing that he must now take control of his journey rather than wandering this way or that, and that he must go forward with purpose. So he sets out to see what life has to offer, moving forward at a rapid pace, allowing things to blow by in pursuit of his goals. As he continues to march forward, he realizes that he has found an inner strength within himself, that he himself carries many of these tools that were taught to him by the magician, the priestess, the empress, and the emperor, and that he himself has an inner strength and an inner fortitude, that he can face any obstacle that comes his way. His confidence grows as he recognizes his internal strength, and he realizes that he does not necessarily need to manipulate the world around him, but simply to harness the strength and the fire that he holds within his own soul. This revelation gives him pause, and he remembers what the wizened priest said to him, how little life means without a belief, without an understanding of self. Having been through more experiences, he feels he needs to take some time apart, some time away from the rush of his journey, to truly see and to contemplate and to understand the bigger picture of the world around him before he moves forward. So he takes some time apart, and he sits and he learns from himself and from his past, and he learns to see the bigger picture of the world around him. The fool, no longer being so foolish, realizes that there is a time and a season for everything, and that events seem to cycle around. When he doesn't learn a lesson, he gets to repeat that opportunity so that he may learn a life lesson. He begins to see the bigger picture and knows that seasons come and seasons go, and yet he learns and grows, and the truth always remains. If he doesn't like a moment, he may continue, and he will find another sunrise and another moment as things cycle around the wheel of time. Deciding now to continue his journey forward at long last, he stumbles next upon a village that is holding an open court out in the city square. He sits and observes for a time, and he watches the wheels of justice as they turn, realizing that no matter what, people weren't happy, that there was no satisfying everybody, that somebody was always upset, and things rarely seemed completely fair despite everybody's best efforts. He realizes from this that justice cannot be blind, that justice must do everything it can to be fair, and that he must do what he can to keep life fair and honorable. Dismayed by the workings of the world, he feels he needs some time apart, so he sets himself again some time for meditation, this time placing himself in a different perspective by hanging himself upside down and looking at the world from a totally different view. From this, he realizes that sometimes he cannot look at things through his own filter. He must understand to walk in the shoes of another and understand how they see the world, and that to truly get a perspective, he must look at things from multiple directions. Once again, the fool picks himself up, dusts himself off, and moves forward. And as he goes along his journey, he passes by and sees a young couple moving into their home, full of excitement and vigor. He continues down the road, and he sees a funeral procession where an old widow is mourning her beloved husband. He realizes that the more you go through life, the more you experience change, and that you cannot fight change, but that change itself drives life forward, that this is something that can be happy or mournful, but all things have their time, as he learned before. Further down the road, he is greeted by an angel balancing fire and water. The angel speaks to the fool and says, "A fool you are no longer, for you have journeyed through and you have learned, and you must learn that with change, the balance is maintained. But you yourself must become the balance between light and dark, fire and water. Remember the lessons of the high priestess to look within. Remember the lessons of all that you have passed through, to know that spiritual and physical, metaphysical and practical must work together and be balanced. You hold the balance and you control this. Do not let others sway you, for ahead of you there lies temptation and things that would dissuade you from your balance. Be warned, young fool, not to make the fool's choice." The fool listens and hears and contemplates as he continues to walk down the road. Eventually, he hears sounds of revelry and merrymaking from ahead of him. He comes around the bend and sees a large mansion with people in all kinds of revelry and debauchery from this mansion spilling out into the lawn and into the courtyards, merrymaking and drinking and beckoning the fool to come and join them, for they are having fun. And he smiles and does. He goes to join them. Days, even months pass, and he realizes that the fun and the debauchery is not all it is cracked up to be, that this life feels empty and he feels trapped. Realizing that nobody will save him but himself, he finally picks up his head, stands up, and decides no more will he be a slave to his wanton desires and to the temptations around him that would sway him from his true path and his true journey. Having stumbled upon this revelation, he decides that he must share it with his fellow merrymakers. "Turn away from this life," he says to all of them. "Don't you understand that you are only drinking yourself into oblivion, and that life is going on around you? That there is so much more to learn and grow and do and see than this?" They laughed at him and they mocked him, reducing all of his expectations to powder. He realized that when he built this tower of expectations in his mind, he felt that others would hear and understand his message. But he realized that he could expect nothing of anyone save himself, because to have expectations outside of reality, outside of oneself, the only thing that one can control, is to invite disaster and disappointment. He hung his head and walked away and left those to their merrymaking. The fool then realized that he had truly been a fool, not only to fall into temptation, but to try to expect others to hear his call to live and to change their ways. He realized that all he could do was to be himself, to be true to himself, and to pour out himself and his light to the world as he walked his own path, caring nothing for how people saw him or how they judged him, but simply knowing that he could do what was right in any circumstance and any situation, and that in itself would be a beacon of light to those around him and a source of joy and hope to himself. As he walked down the road, the sun set and the moon began to rise. In the distance, at a nearby village, he could hear domesticated dogs barking, and they were echoed deep in the forest by the howls of the wolves, free and wild. He began to think that he was very much like this, that he had a duality and a balance within him, much like he had learned throughout his journeys, that part of him was that wild and free spirit that was indomitable and would always be present. Yet he started to understand that he had obligations to home and hearth, to make a life for himself and for his lover that he left behind. As the moon continued to rise high in the sky, its full light shining a soft white light over everything, he realized that sometimes he needed to judge the world a little less harshly, to look at things in a softer light, by the light of the moon. He smiled as he realized to himself that he missed home, and using the moon and the stars, began to chart his course home as he settled into his camp for one more night. After a good night's rest, the fool woke up to see the sun rising in the east, and he filled himself with hope, for today began his journey home, knowing that he had learned so much through his travels that now he could go home and be with his beloved and celebrate, knowing that life would go his way, because he understood that his planets were coming into alignment and his happy feet began their journey home. His journey home did not seem overlong to him, but he had plenty of time to think over all of the things that he had learned throughout his journey. And he realized that sometimes you needed to take what was right and what you need and leave the rest behind. He realized that he needed to let go of those things which he learned which no longer served him, but hold on to those lessons which he found precious and beneficial, so that he could not carry the dust of the road once he got home. He spent this time on his journey home, cleansing himself physically, mentally, and emotionally, going through his shadows, understanding his demons, so that when he came home clean and a new man. As he arrived home, his wife got a glimpse of him out of her window and came rushing out to meet him, babe in arms. "Welcome home," they said, and they hugged, and he smiled, and he realized that this was where his journey truly began. This home, this family, this was truly his. All the lessons that he carried with him were his to use to begin this new journey and this new adventure. No longer the fool, but the wizened man with the world ahead of him. He looks over at his young child on the hip of his wife, smiles having met his son for the first time, and says, "Son, someday you too shall journey, and someday you too shall be wise. But meanwhile, I shall teach you all I know, because now we journey together." I hoped that this has helped you learn more about the major arcana of the tarot, and maybe just a little bit about your own journey. For more teaching on the tarot and other subjects, please visit me at ladyshiya.com. There you can learn about my mentorship circle, the Wolf's Empath workshops, and all the other services and offerings that we have. All music and content are copyright of Lady Shiya and the Old Wolf 2021. I hope to get to know you more in the future. And meanwhile, merry meet, merry part, until we merry meet again. Blessed be. Definitely a special thanks to my old wolf. When I was making this video, he came in and he saw that I was doing that video, and he's like, "I'm gonna make you some music for that." So that's exactly what he did. Is he turned around and he made some music for it, and then 2 of those became tracks that are up on the YouTube, which is actually all 3 of them, because there's Astral Projections, there's Goblin Dance, and Ocean Dreams in there. So 3 of those became YouTube tracks. And the 4th one, which is just called Major Arcana Story, was just written as background music, and that's actually what I'm playing right now, which is just general background music to be able to blah blah to. So there you go. I'm glad you liked it. So, yes, you can use tarot cards for spell work. Okay, absolutely. You can use tarot cards, you can use runes as a focus for your spell, as opposed to, like, you know, putting a card, somebody's photo there specifically. You can pick the energy of one of the cards that you're wanting to, like, if you're wanting to turn around and have some justice, you can definitely pull the justice card out, throw it there, and doing a justice spell. Now, there is a very big caution to be done on a justice spell. You have to make sure, because you're calling justice, you're calling actual justice, no mercy, full justice, and you have to make sure that your shit is spotless to do that. Okay, so, you know, when you're calling a justice card, otherwise you're going to end up with a major issue. You're going to have stuff blow back on you, and you're going to have justice for whatever your part in whatever happened to go on. It's going to manifest for you as well. But if you're in the right and they're in the wrong, then absolutely freaking do it. You know, that's how that works. That is a good thing. Absolutely freaking do it. Yeah, in case anybody missed all of it, I'm going to, this is all of the stuff that I unboxed today. This is Moonbeamz, and the rest of this is from Lady Lilly Lotus Snizzles. While the video was going, the wolf came in and perused through these, and he's like, ooh, I like that, I like that, I like that. And there might be a context of him putting some of those on his guitar strap or something. So he likes those. Although I fully expect that the monkey is probably going to get at them too. So we'll see. But yeah, like I said, got new stuff going on with the mentorship group, which you guys have known about the mentorship group for a while. We're doing a series now in the mentorship group that's going to be once a month at least. Sometimes maybe more if I get a wild hair at my butt. But it's going to be the Using Practical Magic series, to ongoing teaching series, classes once a month that will be interactive, as well as the other content that I do all the time anyway, with monthly interactive Zoom workshops. And this is only going to be accessible for people who are in the mentorship group. And we have ongoing self-paced learning, as well as the monthly Zoom workshops, things that are taught in there: Reiki, divination, astrology, personal growth, shadow work, dreams, meditations, magic, and of course community and support, because strength in numbers is a beautiful thing. Also announced the new workshop today, which is the Anxiety and Fears workshop, because, you know, none of us have any anxiety or fears. Never. Kidding me? Oh my God. So this is learning how to face your fears and anxiety with confidence. Okay, definitely figuring out how to deal with things from an element of strength, instead of an element of, oh my gosh, let's freak the fuck out. Okay, so because we don't want to actually be freaking the fuck out all the time, right? So this will kind of teach us how to deal with the anxieties and threats that we face on a daily basis, and learn how to control and take command of our anxieties and fears. So the old wolf will be teaching that one. I'll be, of course, participating very much in it as well. So hopefully you guys don't miss that, because that'll be freaking awesome. We just announced it. So you got plenty of time to get signed up. It's going to be the weekend after, or the week after Thanksgiving, on Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. So somebody bound to find a time that you can attend. So what other questions do you guys have for me today? Let's throw some Ask a Witch questions out there. Happy to get them. Happy to take whatever questions y'all have. Throw them at me. But yeah, you can use anything really as a focus point in a spell. The whole point about spell work is learning how to incorporate different elements so that they stimulate your senses, so that all of your senses are somehow involved in the spell. Also, other elements that you pull into a spell are things that will lend it power. So for example, if you have a heart healing thing that you're trying to do, then using rose quartz, which is a heart healing stone, is going to be a very important component to that. It can be used, but it cannot be used too. It's just adding that energy to the spell from the natural energy of the rose quartz. You're trying to heal a heart, so there you go, you know. So any other questions you guys have? I will definitely be back tonight. I'm doing, tonight is Mediumship Monday, by the way. So I'll show you guys what I'm doing on that. Hold on, let me switch over to that. Okay. And here's the Monday thing. All right, so it's Mediumship Monday. And so that's 30, and you have to provide a name or your relationship to them and when they died. Or we also have the message from your ancestors reading that will be available tonight as well. So there you go. Hope you enjoy and come for that. That'll be tonight. You guys can pre-donate if you want. That'll get you a priority on the priority list. Oops, I don't need to be starting that again. Through the no, we don't need to start that again. Oops. So, but yeah, I'll do, now that I have a little chat with Shiya in her face and stuff like that, I might pop on a little bit more often here and there, and be sure to spend a little time with people. So hopefully that'll help and bless you guys. Meanwhile, I will catch you guys on the flip side, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So I will leave you with just a little bit of kind of a slideshow of what we've got going on and some music to enjoy. So I will catch you guys tonight. See you then.